To get started of the day, we're going to welcome the head of HashKey Singapore as well as CEO of HashKey Capital to kick off the session with the open speech. Let's welcome Deng Chao.
A very good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to warmly welcome everyone to our event today. And a big thank you to our founders, investors, partners, and friends. Last year, I opened our Founders Day with 3 keywords. Last year, I shared the 3 keywords that start with C. Company, HashKey Capital's vision and mission to empower the next generation of blockchain innovation. Community, our dedicated efforts to build and connect communities. And commitment, our commitment to be a responsible player in a Web3 ecosystem. This year, they just gave me 10 minutes, so I'm going to share focus on 1 keyword, home. Same as in the Homerun. This choice isn't just because Singapore is the home to HashKey Capital, but also because HashKey Capital aspires to create a home for all our portfolio founders and our ecosystem partners. I would like to start with a little recap of the past year at HashKey Capital. Last year, I shared some fun facts about HashKey Capital. If you still remember, our US team, Sunny and Gong Li, they already worked for HashKey Capital before the end of COVID for more than 3 years. But we haven't met each other for like 3 times before COVID. This year, I'm continuing to share more facts about HashKey Capital. Some of them are probably fun. Some reflect the serious work we have done so far. So last year, we moved to our 3rd office, our home in Singapore, in Chinatown. Attention, this is not a misspelling. Well, people in Singapore call it Chinatown. We insist on calling it Chinatown. Why? In the sake of time and to encourage communications or conversations between you and our team members, I will leave the answer for your later conversations with HashKey team members. Secondly, our team members grow from 30 to 50. You can see some of them here in HashKey t-shirts. And next, our business has expanded from HashKey Capital, the venture fund, to HashKey OTC and HashKey Wealth. HashKey OTC is led by Leo Li Liang. He's here, I think so. And Michael Chen, who's also here. And next, please. We did our part for our CSR in Singapore by adopting some cute lines in Singapore Zoo. If you happen to be in Singapore Zoo, go for night safari, you will see the lovely lions we adopted in Asian lion areas. And most importantly, we celebrated milestones with many of our portfolio founders. To just name a few, we invested in over 500 projects globally. I will start in an alphabetic order. A, Asta. B, Block Demon. C, Kobo. D, DGFT. E, Elwood. F, Falcon X. Sorry, the GHIJK portfolio companies. I will skip all the way to the last one, Zeta Block. Congratulations to all our portfolio founders. Next, I will talk a little bit about HashKey Space and the story behind. As you may know, HashKey Capital and the HashKey ecosystem, we co-host tens of events globally every year across major Web3 hubs: Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, Korea, US, UK, Middle East, as well as emerging markets like Southeast Asia, Latin America, and Africa as well. During discussions, our team came up with this brilliant idea to unite all HashKey events under this HashKey Space brand name, so as to welcome all founders and ecosystem friends to major global events. And we aim to create a home away from home for everyone to connect, reconnect, and synergize together. And why we also have another name, Homerun? Because of all the HashKey Space events, our annual Founders Day is the flagship, through which we hope to bring together top portfolio founders, great founders, opinion leaders, to share their ideas, their progress, engage in discussions, and sometimes debates, and explore opportunities together. We've borrowed from a term from baseball and named this year's Founders Day Homerun. It's a pun that signifies both returning home and achieving great success. Similar to our ecosystem investment philosophy, the speakers we invited today represent key players across the entire ecosystem, ranging from tech verticals like smart contract, interoperabilities, Zkey, to applications like gaming. From layer 1 to layer 2 to value layer, from institutional to retail, from Asian markets to global markets. We also try to bridge the academia and the industry. And for that, I would like to thank Professor Wen and NTU. May I also invite you to join me and give a big round of applause to today's speakers. Oh, by the way, may I also humbly invite you to join me and give another round of applause to the HashKey team. They spent more than 3 months putting together everything to make this event happen. Mia, Siya, Sunny, all other team members. So for the last part, looking ahead, HashKey Capital will continue to provide one-stop solutions to founders and builders. As my colleague Ryan will elaborate a little bit later, beyond funding, we strive to connect portfolio companies with all the necessary resources and networks they need to survive and thrive. We aim to create a home for all Web3 community members. It's like a power station where you always come back for supplies and support, for insight and inspiration, for connections and celebrations. In closing, I'd like to quote a line from the epic movie Forrest Gump. Run, builders, run. We look forward to celebrating your home runs. Thanks to all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.